Just gonna spit off the top of the dome because I don't really have anything specific to speak about today. But one of the things I have been doing recently, I've been going to the gym. My goal is to get 3 sets of 10 squats, full range of motion, but my goal is to get 100 kg with full range of motion. I'm currently at 97.5, but I've been training over increments over the past couple of months, just slowly, progressively overloading, making sure that I'm building strength week by week, making sure to eat enough food and stuff. I actually went on a cut as well because I had a photo shoot for Javinci, get me. But now that that's out of the way, I'm trying to lean bulk. But I've stayed consistent with that and I've seen the results pay off. So as the weeks are going on and I'm putting in the work back to back to back to back, when I look back now, I'm looking back and I was doing something along the lines of 70 kg, 60 kg, whatever. And back then that was heavy to me, but now that's like warm-up weight. I'll put that on and do some warm-up weight. So it's important that you just stay consistent with everything that you do, because if you actually put in effort and analyze what you're doing over time, you're gonna obviously progress. No matter what field that you're in, if you put effort in, if you play Xbox all day, you're going to get better from the simple fact that you're trying to get better. You're looking at all of the ways to get better. If you're flipping, banging it out, you YouTube, I don't know, broken fucking tactics to get better and shit. Like 2K, you research how to dribble properly. And then you get good at it because you do it so often, you actually practice on that. So why not apply that same logic to your life? Just put in that work, analyze what you do. Because obviously when you play Xbox and shit like that, or gaming and stuff, it's enjoyable, but when you get into them fields where it's not enjoyable, like making money or putting yourself through hardship like I've spoken about in previous episodes, it's not fun, so you don't endure with it. But as a man, you need to endure with whatever you're doing. No matter how you feel, no matter what you're going through, any of that type of stuff, you need to push through. Lost my train of thought, but yeah, so if you're putting in effort, oh yeah, that's what it was. If you're putting in effort over the course of the weeks, I'm looking back now and thinking, I was squatting mad light, but now this is the most I've ever squatted, to be fair, and I've just banged it out consistently over the course of months. And I think I started around about summertime, so yeah, it's actually sick to see the progress. And I've actually been doing handstand training as well. My handstands have been getting longer, and just consistency, man, when you're putting in that work. It's good to see that you're progressing. I'm just mainly speaking about gym right now because that's what I've been doing recently, a lot of gym type stuff. And yeah, people are coming up to me in the gym now. Oh, you're in good shape, such and such. Or like, you're good at skipping, you got any tips? Or your handstands are looking good, man, I see you in the gym, such and such. That just goes to show that the work that I've been putting in is paying off. If you don't do all of the hard shit and don't go through any of that hard type of pain or discomfort, then you're never ever going to get to the other side and reap the rewards of the things that you want to attain. Nobody's going to help you out. I'll give you an example. The other day I was at the gym and there was this disabled guy and he needed my help for wait, it was this story. Long story short, I saw this disabled guy. He was walking past me, right? And my first initial thought was, oh, let me go help this guy just to help him out, give him a helping hand. But then I remembered that no one's going to help me, or no one's ever helped me, so why should I help him? So I was like, bother that. I just went about my business, mate. Bother that. No one's going to help you. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to... Don't get me wrong, you get some people, obviously, that show kindness to you, show favour on you. But the majority don't help, so why should I? Don't get me wrong, I've been brought up, obviously, to have respect and whatever. And I think it's weird because I'll be walking around, for example, in the shop and stuff, and then I just do simple things like hold the door open or just know my personal space and move out the way. I'm perspicacious looking around. But then there's people that's got no manners. If I'm trying to get past, they're like giving me minimal. I had to check one guy yesterday at a petrol station, bro. Walk out, open the door. This guy don't say nothing, blood. I look behind me, I say, you got no manners, mate. Kept that ass quiet like a fucking pussy. Or just little things like that. I naturally have respect. That's just how I am. But it seems like in this day and age, flipping everyone's a flipping idiot, bro. No one's gonna help you make sure that you're doing everything that you need to be doing, because time's only getting on. Flipping 2025, everyone getting older and shit. And at the end of the day, do you want to look back and be like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. At the end of the day, do you want to look back on your life and think, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that? If you think about it, right, let's just use food as the example. If you're eating junk food, you had donuts, you had pizza, you had crisps and all that shit. Even 2 days later, you're not even going to remember what you've eaten. Just think about it. What did you have last Tuesday at 5 p.m? Exactly. You don't know what you ate. So you don't think about all of the short-term entertainment or the short-term pleasure, should I say. But you remember the outcome of the hardship that you've put in that moment. It might not feel good in the moment, but you forget about the pain once you've reaped the rewards, if that makes sense. You might as well just go through it now, man. Especially if you're young as well. No point wasting your life away playing Xbox like a twat. Unless you actually monetize from it and actually make money from it. Because there's endless ways to make money nowadays, so there's no excuse really. That's why it's good to have time by yourself and just go dark for a bit. Really think about your next move, actually make the move instead of just thinking about it, contemplating, procrastination and all of that. Go dark, go by yourself, spend time by yourself, work on the things that you need to get done instead of just socializing and living for the moment. Me personally, that's when I'm most in my element and get the most done. I have a lot of time to think, I have a lot of time to reflect and think of ideas and actually execute as well. Just work by myself. There's no distractions. Just focus on what I need to get done, do it, and then afterwards, whatever, go check my bros and that. Make sure they're chilling and kick back for a bit. But there's a time to work, bro, and that's more so than you're trying to have pleasure. You're trying to have leisure time. You need to earn it. Like me, I don't really eat until around 1, 2, because as soon as I start eating, I get a bit slumped. And I'm not trying to really do anything, so I'd rather just bang it out. Work out or whatever. Actually work out and do some work and shit. And then after that, I'll eat anyway. Because I started intermittent fasting time ago. So I sometimes only eat 1 to 2 meals. But even if I don't eat 1 to 2 meals, I only start eating around about 2. It varies, but around about 2 onwards. So it's good to obviously take that time to focus, spend time by yourself. But just put it this way, by the way, you don't get anywhere because you don't stay consistent. Bare people bringing up man's line right now. If you continue in the thing that you're doing, then how can you not see results? You just learn from the mistakes and just keep moving forward. When you're going through the hard times, just don't give up. You can't say, I gave up, without saying, I gay. Are you gay? Think about that. Little short one today, I'll just wrap it up there because that's a lot to digest that. If you said, I gave up, you really want to end on those words? That's a bit of a peak one still. Yeah, mate. Episode 5. I'm out. In fact, I ain't even done yet. I'm just going to chat to you, man. I've got 5% right now. 4%. I'm just going to chat to you, man, till the camera turns off still. I'm not done yet because it's actually crazy how much that you need to actually drive in order to get to where you want to be. It's so easy to get in a flipping bubble. You'll just go into your job. Waking up, going to your job. Getting back, just having some food, eating, chilling out, kicking back, boom, go to sleep, next day, repeat. Next thing you know, you're about 50, 60 years old, looking back, looking at all of these youngsters. Oh, I should have done that. Bun all of that. I'm not doing any of that. Bun that. You need to grind now. You need to make that change now. Just simple things like just wake up and make your bed. Clean your room, just instill some sort of discipline into your life, some sort of hardship, bro. Because you need to, when you come across it, you need to fucking have the mindset of push through it. Have some sort of mental toughness, bro. Because if you get to the point where you're dealing with a situation and you can't even deal with having a tidy room, then it's peak. Make sure, just put yourself through it during the day, bro. While you're young, instill it into you. That's why it's important to get into sports and stuff when you're young as well. Condition your mind to be competitive. When I have children, I'm going to want them to be in sports from young as well, because me being in sports from young, it taught me things for my everyday life now. It taught me to be competitive because I would have to go into teams, playing football, work my way up to being the best, even though the team that I was on would lose every game, bro. But I'm still getting scouted from all of these football teams, bro. Because I'd been there and my dad made me do the work. I was out there doing my football stuff. I'm getting that done while everyone's going out with their friends after school and then going back and I was just fucking about, going on Xbox and stupidness like that. I wasn't allowed to do any of that until my stuff was done. Just instilling that hardship into me from young. So things that I've done from being young, being instilled into me from my parents, I'm seeing certain things now. Okay, so you have to do this when you don't want to do it in order to reap this. And that just applies to every area of your life. If you want to speak another language, you're not going to want to practice that language every day, but you're going to have to look, you're going to have to read, you're going to have to speak it when you don't want to. You can't be asked, but you have to do it anyway. It's not no game, man. If you're trying to be, everyone wants to be the rich guy or the man or whatever, but nobody wants to fucking do anything. Just chill out, go on Xbox, go on to the club, go just do nonsense, man. Do pleasure, please the flesh. That's what I like to call it. Because that's what you're doing. Simple in the moment pleasure, what you're not even going to remember the week after. And the things that you even do remember, it's like, oh, should I even have done that? Because if you eat junk food, it's like, okay, bro, I need to start getting back into the gym. I need to fix up this and that. So why are you doing it in the first place? It all comes back to your mindset. You have to be strong-minded. Discipline. Discipline is such a key word, man. Be disciplined. What's my percentage on now? My joint's about to run out still. Line's right though. But yeah, guys, I had to come get off a few words more for you, man. So you fix up, just like I need to fix up in certain areas as well. And just get on with it, level up, have people around you like-minded, elevate, try out, compete each other, because that's when you perform the best, when you're competing. Usain Bolt didn't get the world record time if he was running it by himself. He was competing with the best, and then he become the best on top of everyone else. Yeah, people. Don't even know if this is on the video, but if it is, then I'll be in it. I'm out.